That was a pitiful performance by Bayern Munich. It was abject, lost, no spark, no life, no juice, no personality. And if Bayern are going to put that when you know that a certain Neymar and Mbappe are waiting for that ass on Wednesday, um, they may need to think about using the forfeit rule. So again, people be talking about Ancelotti. Is he the wrong man for Bayern Munich? Has he carried on well after Pep Guardiola? And I've come to Ancelotti's defense, and I still will come to Ancelotti's defense. But it's very hard to defend that performance because Bayern Munich did not deserve to win that game. And there are so many elements to this, but you've got to first of all congratulate Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg have nobody. This is not the same Wolfsburg who had players like Henrik, Ricardo, De Bruyne, and so many quality players back in the day. Dost. They still have Mario Gomez though. So based on the players that they have, I thought they did really, really well. And especially because I thought at 2-0, I thought it was all over. They're not going to come back in the game. But how they actually turned around the game was also absolutely incredible. But for Bayern, there are many issues here and there are many glaring issues. The Lewandowski issue, that's one. Give him the ball. He needs the ball more. He's not a target man. He is a complete striker who needs to have a lot of the ball and should actually be given the ball outside of the D rather than be told to be left in isolation inside the 18-yard box. Ribery is too old. He no longer is 2013 Ribery who can really get to the ball and really try and really actually walk that wing either on the inside or the outside. He's too repetitive and does the same thing. He really wasn't doing anything effective. Robin, I also always support Robin, but again, he's showing he's extremely left-footed now. And in this game, yeah, he had a few chances here and there, but he's not really fashioning those really good opportunities with his left foot anymore. And I think that defenders are finding it easier to defend it because, again, age is age. He's getting much, much older. They're definitely missing a creative player. Again, for James, was he injured? Was he not injured? Because Rudy, I think that guy's a really good player, but he's not of the level of a James Rodriguez. They're missing a creative brain, somebody to, like a Thiago or a James, somebody to take the ball and thread in that through ball. Have a little chip, find that pass that nobody else is finding because Lewandowski and Muller were making those runs. But if you don't have a player who can, from 40 yards out, ping a ball to Muller and Lewandowski in there, then there's no point in them making those runs. I thought Boateng and Hummels did fine, but again, I just felt they perhaps went to sleep, especially for that second G. So, you look at the keeper again. It happens. So you can't just blame him for the loss and say he's a moron. Look, okay, it happens. So it's a much more bigger issue that Bayern have to really deal with. And I think that the wingers are a huge thing. You have to remember, Alaba isn't playing. Rafinha is awful. I'm putting him in the brick academy. I'm sorry. He's going in class C. He has to be a brick. He literally doesn't do anything. Because when you think of what Alaba does, this guy is running up and down that wing. So Ribery knows that once he has that ball and he knows he's going to be coming in on the inside, he knows that I'm going to be able to hit that through ball to Alaba, who will be able to get the ball, get to the byline and put in a superb cross. Rafinha can't do that. Rafinha doesn't have the speed, doesn't have the skill, he doesn't have the dribbling ability, and just doesn't have the mindset to be able to walk that wing up and down, up and down. So that whole left side with Ribery's age and Rafinha's uselessness is completely just, it's non-apparent. So there are issues here that needs to be fixed. But I think, again, I go back to the Lewandowski thing. You have a superb player there who you're not using well. Like Ancelotti or the Bayern people watched the Dortmund teams of Lewandowski. This is for me, I say, get some other bloody finisher or a poacher. Play Lewandowski in the number 10 role. Let him receive the ball a lot more. So that means that for Lewandowski, he can create. He can pass the ball. He can actually shoot from outside of the box. And they give him a lot more to do because he has that ability to do so. Making him just a finisher isn't making the best use of it. Look, man, they need to improve. Because, again, if Bayern brings performance against PSG in Paris, PSG will... if you can't beat flipping Wolfsburg, what the hell are PSG going to do to you. But I do believe that Bayern will raise their game because it's PSG, so they will raise their game. I think, again, they're underestimated Wolfsburg. But again, for Wolfsburg, I'm going to give them the following shout outs. The manager who used to manage Mainz, excellent player. I thought Arnold was really their best player. Central midfield in the middle, tough name to pronounce. I thought he was really good. And I think him and Arnold have been at Wolfsburg for a long time, so they stayed all through the years, through the dark times. So yeah, but it is a shame to see how Wolfsburg have lost so many of their quality players. But again, superb performance by Wolfsburg.